I'm going to respect. I'm going to respect my players always. I think Harry behaved. I think was top in the way that he handled all the situation. Monday was exemplar. Was fantastic. Show calm. Follow the rules. I think we feel so proud about how he behaved. But of course, you are on the touchline and you need to understand, like a coach, like a manager, that the player always are right, and it's difficult to be in their position, how they are going to feel when suffer some abuse like this. That is why I always am going to support my player. But I think how Harry, because was the captain, or is the captain of the national team, handled everything as well perfect. I want to congratulate him because was calm, was always the situation was always under control. That what was I think like the most, and show great maturity in this type of situation that sometimes is not easy to manage. Yes, he became a leader, natural leader, and he's great. His commitment, and not only in Tottenham, in the national team, that we were doing fantastic news for England and for Tottenham. And of course, we are going to miss Hugo for a few months, and to have Harry there always is important, like another player that are important, that are mature, that need to step up, of course, and they are going to assume their responsibility and handle the problem if some problem happen like this. Always is good. It's good to see how he behaved, and of course that showed great maturity from him. Well, I think after the 2 defeats, because we won, we beat Southampton with 10 men, and then of course we play a fantastic first half against Bayern Munich, and of course after we concede 7 goals. And then for different circumstances, again Brighton was a terrible game to accept, and of course was tough, because with all the circumstances, when you assess all the circumstances, were very tough against us. But in this type of situation, the most important is to be all together and show, a strong face to the problems, to face the problems. Talk a lot, because the most important is that the player feel the support from us and from his manager, and trust and believe, and the faith is the most important. I trust 200% on them, and I believe that they have the capacity and the potential, of course, to win a games and turn this type of situation that not only happen here in Tottenham, happen in all the clubs, early or later, but yes, we have the confidence that we have the quality, and of course it's only time to put all the things clear, and of course help them to performance, because on the end they are the principal actor on the pitch, that they are going to provide the victories. I'm going to act natural. I am the first that I am interested in to win games, but I think we know what we need to do is to try to find a way to help them. And I think it's not about the election, it's not about the names, it's about collective behavior, collective performance, and it's not about to change this chair and put the sofa here and put the table in another, because on the end we are the same. And the most important now is to help them. Happen what happened, I think the most important is to provide calm. They are calm. They feel the support from us, from the coaching staff, from the club, and of course from our supporters that are going to be there, the fans. Now is a moment to stay all together and trust. And trust of course, in my decision. That is the most important. That they're going to try to take the best decision to try to win.
Do you agree with that?
No, I respect all your opinion. And you know very well that I am a person where we were playing the final of the Champions League, or we were on the top. My behavior is always similar. Massive respect to all the opinion, all the people that think different, all the pundits that can think different, all you that maybe have different opinion about what is going on when you don't win. I accept that, and I am humble enough to accept all the criticize. But the most important is to stick with your ideas, your philosophy, be strong, be brave, more than ever, and show the capacity to handle this type of situation.
You've been good, you've been fun, you've been
Well, was similar because we had a compromise the few months ago to go to Aspire. I think you saw I was talking there for 1 hour and a half, Jesus, and it was good, Jesus, to help me a little bit in front of 100 people, 50 clubs, all the big clubs on the world were there. Ex-teammates like Samuel Eto'o, Santiago Solari, Hernan Crespo, people that I met there like Tim Cahill, that I don't know, now I have very good view of him. It was amazing to spend time with him, that he's in Everton working now. And was like a medicine, because we flew so early, I think at 8 o'clock on Sunday. I was dead. Jesus too. And we are right there, and yes, it was difficult, to find the energy again, and then to talk about Tottenham, about our ideas and philosophy about football. That was the most difficult thing. But we found the energy, because, of course, it's a football drama. It's not a life drama. That is important. We lose few games, but the most important now is not go away. The most important is to face the problems and try to find the solution. That is the most important thing. Of course, after we back Tuesday afternoon, and of course Wednesday we were here, starting to have meeting, only few players, and start to have meetings with different people, and of course try to lift all the people, because it's so important to have again the energy to face that period that is going to be tough again. I don't believe. Not really. I believe in the player that we have. I believe in the players that are on Tottenham today. And you know very well, I respect all the opinion. For sure, it's going to be people that is going to say we need to change, or we need to do something, or in or out. But if it's my decision, is going to be, I'm going to stick with my player, because I know they have the quality. It's only to unlock some situation that always is going on in their mind, but we have the quality. We have great quality to be fighting for the thing that we expect to fight. Yes, I know. It's going to be a tough game. For us, we are going to fight against us. We are going to play against us. We are going to be, our worst enemy is going to be ourselves. I think we know. And of course, after it's going to be the opponent there. But the most important now is I am so happy, because after today, nearly today, we expect this afternoon that arrives Sonny from North Korea. And but the players arrive in a very good way, very good mood. I think we were talking a lot, individual and collective. I was talking with the staff. Yes, we were talking about in a very honest conversation, like always happen in this type of situation, and of course trying to find the best way, because on the end our interest is Tottenham. Our objective is to put Tottenham in the place that Tottenham deserves to be. And of course, in the last 5 years and a half, all was price, how was Tottenham, what amazing is our stadium, our facilities. And now, arrived the moment to be strong too. It was nice to hear all the praise from you and from your pundits or the people that always giving a positive opinion. When that turn and it's a little bit negative, in the same way you need to respect and you need to work hard to try to turn that situation, and all that happen is going to be positive, because on the end we work for that club, that society, that our fans, that they want to be happy and want to enjoy watching the team winning. You're welcome. No, I told before, I think it's happy. The people is happy, the people I think you need to understand. He's happy, because we are calm. I think we believe in ourselves and we talk a lot. And I think to play football, we need to create a happiness environment. You cannot be sad and down, and after going to face the opponent. When that happens, we are going to struggle how we struggle. But that is so important that still is so early on the season and we are there. We have 1 point more in Champions League, and of course we are 3-4 points to the top 4. And I think all is possible. We need to start again from believing in ourselves, to be strong, and of course we have the quality, we have the player and the quality, we have a squad that can fight for everything. No, it's true that arriving in a moment, sad moment because Hugo is injured, but in the same way, it's a phase that we all love. The player love him and the staff, coaching staff and the club, and of course was a player that when we arrived, we signed. He spent 5 years with us. Finished on the final of the Champions League for different reasons, different circumstances. He wanted to go to live different experience or challenge, and didn't happen that at that period. And now when Hugo suffered the injury, we contact him, and he was more than kind to meet us, to be join us, and try to help the team to turn that situation, and of course to help the team to achieve what we want. Yeah, but the position is different. One thing is to be a keeper, another is when we, and the possibility to sign player always is difficult in that moment. A special situation that happened. To sign a player like him, and of course he's going to need a few time, but I think we trust he was training, and of course and then he need to be on the pitch, on the goal, but I think sure that he's going to be ready as soon as possible. I love to play. I love to face the problems. I love to compete. I love to be Saturday on the touchline. I love that. That is the adrenaline that you want in your body. Of course, you want the adrenaline when you win, when you are on the top, when you are playing finals, and when everyone is praising you. But I want to feel the adrenaline when the people start, of course, to be a little bit, in the way behave that you want. But that is important to grow, experience, and of course it's going to push you and to give to feel more responsible about the situation. But I love to compete, and like I told before your colleague, I think it's a time to show not only your quality like professional, if not your quality, your maturity, your experience, and your capacity to handle this type of problem, of course. Every single player that is in the squad is because we believe that they can add the quality, and they have the capacity to show, yes, of course, to deliver a big performance. And of course, we have the trust in Paulo, we have the trust in the rest of the squad. I think I had some conversation with Dele, like in the last 2 years, 3 years or 4 years. And of course, always is a process, always is time. He's so young, he's 23. But I love in the way that he, in the last few months or the months, is working hard to trying to be the best, to trying to find the best form. And that is a process that needs time too. It's not, now I won, I get. That I won, I am consistent, and in a moment, arrive the form that you wanted and you expected, and it's very close. I think it's very close because he is doing well, and I think it was a good opportunity for him in these 2 weeks to work so hard to try to realize and to make clear the things in his head, and of course to help him to find the best form. The crisis means madness or crisis. Crisis is like what means crisis? Crisis. Yes, No, you can accept the war crisis, no? When you lose 2 games, and in the way that we lose, look, you can use different word. The most important is how we feel inside. And inside, of course, after a few days being all together, I think we have the hope that we are going to turn this situation and start to perform us in the way that we expect. Of course, it's going to be tough because it's not easy. And of course, when you are in a situation that you are not performing in the way that you want, is again, you cannot change this, and it's going to work. It's different football, but I think we are in a good way, working hard, trying to turn that situation. I really believe that we are going to find the way, the balance to start the performance. Yeah, it's true that I need to tell you that I was a lucky man because my family helped me a lot, my wife and my kids. And of course, what I made when I finished my career with 34-year-old, I have a friend that is professor of economics in the university on Barcelona. And the first call was to him and said, Pepe, I need to do something because I need to, in my time, replace the time that I was on training. I need to do something because I need that my brain work, because if not, I'm going to become mad, no? And I need to do something that help me. And he said to me, came to me, and we go to the business school, and I do all the papers and pay the quote, and start in the week after. I start going from Monday to Friday to 8 o'clock and 2 o'clock on the afternoon, and spend 6 hours there. It's 6 hours, no? 8 to 2?
Yes.
I know right in the mathematics.
Yes.
And that helped me a lot because from Monday to Friday I was thinking and was in different environment during 1 year. And the weekend I was spending watching football, not too many time with my family, but watching football and preparing myself. I put myself out of the bubble quick. When I finish my career like a coach, I say I need to be away. And I made a lot of friends because people that came from Mexico, from Argentina, from Russia, that were studying there. And they saw me and said, oh, you are Pochettino, you play football. I say, what you are doing here? I say, I need you more than ever because I need to be a normal people, because when you are a player, you are like in a bubble, but you need to be in a bubble because it's not easy life for the player. You have a lot of benefit, but a lot of things that are positive, but a lot of that are negative. And for me, it was massive to help me to see the life in a different way. And different perspective helped me a lot, be more mature. And when I finish 1 year, after 1 year, start my career like a coach on Madrid during 1 year and a half ago. And I was very lucky that when I got my license in December 2008, in January, 21 of January, I started to work with my first game against Barcelona. That was Guardiola, Messi and company, Copa del Rey in Montjuic, 21 of January 2009. And I was a lucky man to receive the fair offer that was from a Premier League or First Division in Spain. That was my former club. That was a little bit what happened in my 2 years and a half that spent from finish my career 2006 May, and 2009 January I started to start my career like a coach. Of course, he's young. I think it was good for him to, after his injury and everything, to have the possibility to play with Argentina. He played again Germany and play again Ecuador. Always is good, of course. It's in our squad. We have plenty of players in that position on the pitch, and of course, for sure, working hard is going to have his opportunity to play. Of course, I am sure that all the squad is going to be involved. We are going to play 6 games in 22 days, and of course, you need all the squad. And for sure, I am happy because his performance was good with Argentina and always helped to build his confidence. To be honest, today they are far away of the level that they need to be involved. I think it's a lot of players ahead of them, but it's good news that they, from tomorrow, they are going to be involved with the team. That is a massive step because it's a lot of time that they were out. But now it's about to build their fitness, the capacity to understand, to start to, of course, to compete with their teammate. I think the good thing in the last few days that we saw on the training session, the players were fantastic. Behavior, commitment, and of course the level of the training session and the focus were fantastic. And of course I am so happy because of that. And of course it's going to make difficult the players that came from a period that they were injured to catch or to be in the same level.